Hey folks, wanted to go over another UO Outlands video and why I think everyone should consider getting a player vendor to sell their goods, especially early, versus using the Discord. Now you're perfectly fine to use Discord if you need to and want to, but I just find it's a lot easier to offload my stuff at a player vendor. That way you don't have to deal with meeting up with people or price gouging or anything like that. So you're new or not, you started accumulating a few things, you don't know how to get rid of them. You're going to want to find a player vendor house and rent something around 5 to 10K. Now this is weekly, but it pays for itself really quickly just in like time saved and convenience. So these contracts, you will be able to purchase or rent a weekly spot. You'll rent them from whoever owns the house, and that is now your vendor. So you can double click them, customize it, change how they're facing, change their name. You will be able to dress them how you want. So you can name this cheapest goods ever. It doesn't matter. One thing you might want to name is the Witcher number, but we don't always know our number right away, so whatever. But we have our stuff accumulating in our little inn room or wherever you have it. Let's go to our inn and get some stuff. Again, this is on Test Center for demonstration. But say we have a little bit of things accumulating. What we want to do ahead of time now, if you're not familiar with everything, is get a notepad document and open like a price manifest for yourself and get everything ready, whatever stuff you have here, because you might not know what everything costs. You can use the portal to determine a good price for everything. So chromatic core, for example, 43K. Say we want it to sell pretty quick, we can just say 42. Treasure map 3. What are these going for? 24K. We're going to put 23 on ours. MCD or Mastercraft diagram. Here we go. MCD. That might move at 10,000. Now this is just if you want it to move really quickly. You can set it to whatever price you want. So once we have our idea of how we want to set everything, what I recommend doing, which I forgot to demonstrate. I mean, I'm on Test Center again, but say at your vendor you have chivalry, you can set a custom gate here, and then when we use that gate, it'll pop up right at his feet. If you're a mage, you can mark your own runes. Anyway, back to our stuff. What you want to do now is put everything in a trapped pouch because you want to be as thief-proof as possible. And then, when our sacred journey is ready, we can use it to open the custom room or custom gate. And here you want to hide if you're in an inn room and go through your gate, and you will be hidden at your vendor. Then you want to open your pouch and start pricing everything how you put it in your little manifest. So what did we decide for a chromatic? 42. We can use this pricing right here for a little better control. So a level 2 map, let's say 12,000, and check. A herding scroll, we'll say 6,000, check. So say we have a stack of something like 20 arcane scrolls. Don't know what those are worth, let's see. Arcane scroll. So these are going for like, so there's not a lot below 1,500. We could say 1400 for these. What you want to do is sell by stack price 1400 and check this. And then people will be able to purchase one at a time if they want, or the whole stack, and you can see here that that's correct. If you were to put that in this, that would be 1400 for the entire stack. That's not what you want to do. You want to put this one. And same thing with plant chemicals, for example. These are not very many below. For 1,000, starts at like 1500. We could do 1400 again. And there you go. So you just load this up. The portal will populate your stuff. People will find your vendor based on the location using the portal. And you come back later and collect your gold, and it's that simple. You don't have to deal with any Discord trades or worry about it. Super easy. Recommend everyone get a vendor as soon as they can. Extremely good quality of life. And that's going to do it for this one. See you in the next one.